Well, hey everyone, today we are at Delaware Appliance in Frankfort, and we're going to be talking about the one thing pretty much everyone has inside their home, a washing machine. And I am joined now by Tom Young, who is with Delaware Appliance. Tom, you have a lot of washing machines in here. Let's talk about a few of them. First, we're going to start with the traditional. Tell us a little bit about this.
This is the machine that your grandmother had. It's been in every home for generations. Very traditional look. Inside you have an agitator, which does just that. It shakes the clothes around, agitates the soil loose. Then at the end of the cycle, it drains, the machine spins, the stuff goes out.
So standard what people are used to.
What people are used to. The controls are also very traditional. And these machines are still around, although fewer and fewer of them. These are controls that really have not changed over the years. People are comfortable with them, people are used to them.
Very easy to use.
Absolutely. The change now is that there are other options. Years ago, this was the only option, you just had to choose which brand. Now you have multiple options, including a hybrid machine.
Which we're going to go talk about right now, actually, which is right over here.
Right. The hybrid machine looks from the outside almost exactly like the traditional machine.
The dials and everything,
the
it
controls,
looks similar.
Everything is very, very similar. The difference is when you go inside. The agitator is gone. When you take the agitator out, the machine uses less water, and the critical reduction of the soil comes from the spinning. So this spins at a much higher spin speed than the traditional machine. So it doubles the spin speed. Higher spin means more stuff comes out. You get more of the dirt out, more of the soil out.
And without the agitator here, you can fit a little more inside.
Increased capacity, more efficient. It's a better machine and a better washing machine than the traditional machine, but it's not all the way to the best. There's another step beyond this, and the next step is where most of our customers now want to go.
Which would be the front loaders.
Which would be the front load machine.
Which we're going to go talk about right now. So this is the front load washer.
We'll
open this up so we can get a look inside. Tell us about this.
Just like the hybrid machine, there is no agitator here. The difference is in the mechanical action. This machine lifts the clothes and drops it into the water. The machine does not fill up with water. There's just a layer of water at the bottom. Clothes are lifted, dropped in, and that's what loosens the soil. And then when it comes to the spin, we're talking about spin speeds in excess of 1,000 RPM. That's going to extract the soap, the soil, the water. Everything comes out. This is the better way to wash clothes.
And the dials up here too, the control panel, it may look intimidating. It's a lot different from the other ones we just saw, but I have one of these and it's actually very easy to use once you get used to it.
Correct. It looks a little bit different, but if you see the easy care, the stain wash, the colors, these are normal cycles. They're no different than anything else. You set them, you hit the power, and you hit start. So it's a very easy machine once you get over the fact that it looks different. In addition to that, you also have a detergent dispenser at the top of the machine. What this does, this allows you to mix the detergent with water before it ever hits your clothing. Detergent is a very caustic material. By having that diluted, you will not put those little tiny pinholes in your t-shirts that you don't know where they came from.
Which is good to know. So that gets diluted in water. Okay, so we'll close this. So moving from the front loaders on over to something that's a little smaller, but still gets the job done.
Still gets the job done. And this is more critical for size. Here on the beach, we sell an awful lot of stack units. They have to go in closets, they go under stairwells, and that's the point of these machines. We have a similar thing where you have traditional machines and you have front load machines. So you have options, but the size is what gets critical here. And it's critical when people come to us, they know how much room they have. Coming to us and saying, I have the usual amount, is of no help, and that's something that we do get.
And that's what I was just going to ask you, what advice would you have for people coming in to look at washers? And that would be know the size of the area these are going to be going into.
Know the space that it's going to go into. That's kind of the first thing. And then the next thing you need to know is when you're comparison shopping, not only do you need to know the size, you need to know the configuration, also need to know what you're getting. These dryers don't come with electrical cords, yet they're all going to be plugged in, so either it's going to be given to you or they're going to charge you for it. They have to be delivered. The old one has to be hauled away. At Delaware Appliance, we include all of that. There's no surprises. One price includes everything. So comparing that to what some of the national chains or big boxes may do is very, very different.
So the other guys may charge you for the, the cords and to kind of take an old one
Correct.
away. You guys, it's all part of the
price.
price.
It's all part of the thing. We're not going to bait and switch you and say, yeah, but, or the oh, by the ways, as they're called, where, oh, by the way, we also need a cord. Well, you assume the cord is there. The cord is not there from the manufacturer. We have to add the cord, which we do.
So a lot of good stuff, a lot to choose from, and it's obviously all about the customer.
There you go.
All right, very good. Tom, thank you very
Thank you,
much. Now, for more information on Delaware Appliance, you can go to our website, delmarvalife.com, and click on the Show tab.